Hi guys!
Hi guys!
Well, we're back in this position, so that can only mean one thing. A trip!
Another pub stopover.
A pub stopover.
Yes!
Stay tuned.
So we're off to Gunthorpe in Nottinghamshire. There's a fantastic little pub stopover which we've not been to before. Looks really good. It's next to the River Trent, hoping for a few nice walks and, well, good meal.
Hopefully.
One beer for me only because I'm on call. So,
again.
Yeah, so can't do any more than that. Need to have that early as well so I can walk it off too. But it's not all about the drinking, despite what you've seen in our other videos. So
It's just about getting away in the van.
Exactly, it's about getting away in the van. And if you stay tuned, we have got something new for our bedding arrangement at night as well. So stay tuned, let's see what that looks like later. You've assumed the normal position behind the camera and leaving me to do all the work again.
Yep, crack on, Will.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't help that we've put the van on some ramps just on the side here, so I can't reach anyway to do this now.
So it's an extremely elegant way of putting the windscreen cover on.
Now, you had switched the windscreen wipers off, hadn't you?
Yes,
yeah.
Definitely switch the windscreen off. Oh, God, why is it you always get it upside down as well? Right, here we go. So here we are in the car park. This is our pub stopover for the night. Lovely big tarmac car park. Bit of shade from the trees as well. But if I scan round here, guess what I've just seen? There's a campsite. And it's nothing to do with the pub, I don't think. Not quite sure where it is, but it's definitely a proper camping field. You can see fire extinguishers and other bits and pieces. So it'd be interesting to have a bit of a wander around there. But it's absolutely beautiful here. Nice open fields at the back. Very picturesque.
Been spotted. Got to put the proper walking boots on.
So the other thing that you can do if you're here staying at this particular pub stopover is you can have a walk to Loudham's. And if you've not been to Loudham's before, I think it's Loudham's Leisure World? Something like that. It's basically campervans, motorhomes, caravans, and lots of them. They've got a bit of a shop there as well, with loads of accessories and other bits and pieces.
And Airstreams.
Yeah.
I like a good Airstream.
Yeah. So yeah, we might have a look at the Airstreams as well. We can all dream. And yeah, we're not quite sure how to actually walk there from here. This is a byway that we're on, I think, or a bridleway. Which seems to be roughly heading in the right direction. So we'll give this a go, see whether it pops us out in the right place. So we managed to get it wrong. The bridleway doesn't go towards Loudon, it actually goes towards Nottingham. So, well, we could have ended up with a nice evening in Nottingham after a long walk. However, we're now walking along the side of the main road. But actually it's not too far. I'd probably say it's 300-400 metres away, something like that, from Gunthorpe. It really isn't far at all. And this path, perfectly safe, next to the side of the road. So if you do want to come and visit Loudham's, you can do. You've just got to walk next to the side of the road. What have
I found me an Airstream.
You found an Airstream, haven't you?
We could sell the Calais. But then we'd have to find another vehicle that we could tow this with. And I can't imagine that this is particularly lightweight, unfortunately.
Well, they are made of aluminium, aren't they? Or is it stainless?
I don't know. It's just nice.
But they are stunning inside, aren't they?
Beautiful things.
It's just a rather large amount of money to spend. Keep dreaming.
I will.
So the accessory shop here at Loudham's is mostly kind of motorhome and things related, although things like these duvet, sleeping bag, sleeping things you get here, 335 Thetford porta potties, there's plenty in here which you'd recognise as Campervan too. Definitely worth a look if you're over this way. Well, fair play to Sarah, she's found us a nice new route and we've come across so many blackberries.
Not pickable yet, unfortunately.
No.
I don't think really.
But this is a beautiful walk back. So public footpath all the way around the outside of Loudham's, all the way back down to the River Trent and that bridleway that we were on earlier on, actually. So shouldn't have given up. But nice to actually have a little bit of a walk and soak in some of the lovely sun that we've got. Are you picking the ones from high up?
Well, they're high enough. They're definitely high enough that a fox won't have done its business against them. But look, there's some pickable ones here. Edible, right kind of colour.
Go on then.
Lovely.
Go on.
Ooh, which one shall I go for?
Blech.
Oh man, that is beautiful.
We've just stumbled across this Bridge and Bayleaf Indian restaurant and bar. Clearly, if you're staying in a pub stopover, it's the nice and proper thing to do to eat in that particular pub or restaurant. But if you are over this way, this looks particularly nice as well. Just a nice short walk down the River Trent from the pub where we're staying to.
That wasn't me cackling like that. That's a rather excitable bunch of people, probably about a good 20 or 30 metres away from us actually. They're having a very good time.
Lovely, quiet
It's
pub
really
stop.
lovely, quiet pub stop. But yeah, so I've got the beer in. This isn't actually Estrella, apparently it's Carlsberg, but Will's been told something funky about the glasses, that there's something kind of printed in the bottom here that makes your beer go fizzy or stay fizzy. So we'll see as we get further down whether it remains fizzy or goes flat. Who knows?
So this could be quite a quiet evening because there's signs up in the pub now which says that unless you're a resident of the hotel or you've got a table booked for dinner, they're not serving you. So they're not serving walk-ins at the bar. Staff shortages, COVID, I think people have been ringing in, so really tricky. Thankfully we have got a table booked, 6:30. They've managed to get our drinks onto the tab, so we're all good, but it is empty in there. It's really quiet. Obviously cackling and loud out here, but quiet in there. So yeah, it could be quite an interesting quiet evening in the pub. So yes, it is quite quiet in here tonight, but menu is looking spectacular. I think there's going to be baked camembert on the menu, and I'm thinking burger. But she's going to sigh, she's going to nod her head. I always end up having a burger. I really like having a burger. You can probably tell by my burger body. We're just walking off a bit of our fantastic dinner and we've stumbled across this on the River Trent. Look at this full size
Gunthorpe
lock. Gunthorpe Lock. Now, fun fact, I did actually come through here with my parents on a 2-week narrowboat holiday when I was young. So I have been through this.
You are old.
So I have been through this lock with my parents many years ago, more years than I care to remember, but this is one big lock. Look at the size of that.
You'd definitely get a barge through there, wouldn't you?
You would. That is a serious lock. So there you are then. This is Gunthorpe Lock from the Newark side of the River Trent, the weir next to it. What a lovely place to be able to walk to just from the easy and free pub stopover that we've managed to find in Gunthorpe. So this is this is quite a good descriptor of where we are here, and Sarah's going to point. So we're there, and where's the pub? There. So actually we've not walked very far at all. But it's really, really nice, and as it says on there, perfect for picnics as well, actually, just around all of the nice grassy areas we've got here. Good morning. It's a fantastic, bright, lovely, quiet morning here. There was a couple of campers which were here with us overnight last night. So there was one just parked there, another one parked there, loads and loads of space, and very quiet, very peaceful, really, really good night. So I said I was going to share our new bit of bedding that we're trying out. So we're upstairs. We use the Outdoor Evolution self-inflating mattress, as you know. This is a small double fitted sheet from Dunelm, and we've been trying this. So this is a dormer kind of topper. It's a cotton topper, polyester fill, slightly boxed shape, if you can see that. Just which goes on top, and we were a little bit wary about how big it was to bring with us, but what we managed to find is that all of the normal bedding, so we use a 4.5 tog down duvet, and we've also got down full-size pillows. We can get all of that lot into one of the big IKEA bags. You've probably seen it in our videos before, and that includes this new topper. We can get all of that in, and I have to say this new topper has really cut down that slightly kind of sweaty feeling that you get from sleeping on one of the self-inflating mattresses. It didn't seem to matter which one we were using. We always just seemed to find that we had a bit of a kind of sweaty feeling on them, and it's really cut that down. It's the first night we've tried it on. Very, very impressed. Definitely recommended.
Okay, so we have one of these little Sea to Summit kettles, the X-Pot, so it's a pot and kettle. And what we've noticed, that Will's managed to cock up this morning, is if you don't actually boil it with the handles up in the air here, the handles get exceedingly hot, and you can see here it's actually just started to bubble the plastic, just a little bit, and a teeny bit around here on this other side. So if you have one of these, do make sure that the handles are properly up and out of the way when you're using it. If they're down like this, which is where you leave them when you fill the kettle up, not only do they get too hot to touch, but yeah, you end up melting the plastic. So handles up, and all should be good.
So I'm just going for a quick wander, because I think that site, you know, the campsite which I showed you earlier, just at the back of where this pub is, so not the pub stopover, the campsite next to it, I think that's a greener camping site, because Sarah mentioned that there was one around Gunthorpe. So I'm just going to go and have a quick look early this morning, just to see if I can see where you get into it, see what it is, because if it is, we might be back, we might actually try out the campsite. So let's see what we can find. So I believe it's just here. So it's not particularly descriptive, just a set of gates. And yes, I was right. It's a greener camping club site. So this is the Gunthorpe campsite. You can't actually see anything. So no doubt once you book, I would imagine you get a code for the gate. So not a lot to show you, unfortunately, but nice to know that there's a good campsite here. So if you wanted to sample the other pubs, restaurants, bars, etc., which are around this area, at least you could stay on a campsite and then not feel guilty about going somewhere else, or you could have a couple of days here. There's plenty to do, plenty to see, and plenty to walk to. And if I just come out into the main road next to the hotel, the Unicorn, where we've been staying, there's another really nice looking restaurant called Tom Brown's. So again, maybe back, maybe in the future give it another bit of a try. So there we are then, another pub stopover on another Saturday night. So we're off for a nice walk today, grab some of this fantastic sun that we seem to be having at the moment in the UK. We hope you've enjoyed staying over our pub stopover with us and this local area here in Gunthorpe. We'll see you again soon for some more California time.